Hey guys, it's Tanaya. Welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome to my channel if this is your first time. Today we're going to be talking about the life of a lash tech. So let's get right in. I'm going to give you guys tips on how to gain clients for your lash extension business. I want you guys to comment down below when you became a lash tech and how long you've been lashing, and some things that have helped you get clients as well for other people that may watch this video, in case it's something that I haven't mentioned or something that's different that worked for you. So the first thing that I'm going to start off with that really worked for me and how I gained majority of my clients, which I wouldn't even thought would have helped me so much, is Facebook. Now, I don't have a personal Facebook account. What I did was I made a Facebook account for my business. So technically on Facebook's end, it's a personal account, but for the name, I use my business name. And then of course I have the business page connected to that for my business, and I post my work and things like that on the business page. And sometimes I'll post stories and stuff like that on the little personal side, but it's still under my business name. But Facebook is really, really good because you can add all your friends that you went to high school with, college with, or people that are mutual friends of those people, which I'm still doing now. And then you can post stories about your work, your prices, or regular posts about it as well, so they can constantly see that you are a lash tech. And the other thing, this is the main thing that helped me get my clients, and I wanted to say this first to not waste anybody's time. I posted my services on Facebook Marketplace. I got this tip from this girl when I was doing my permanent makeup class a year ago, and we had to get models for our permanent makeup services in order to complete the class for brows, eyeliner, and lips. And she was using Facebook Marketplace to get models for our permanent makeup course. And I had like no models lined up, and I was just like, oh, and I'm like, how do you do it? And she showed me because we sat next to each other in class. And I used that same tactic. It did get me some brow models from a permanent makeup class, but it also got me a lot of lash extension clients. So I had used it like way after that. I'm like, let me just try this for lash extensions. It worked for my permanent makeup course. And I got a lot of people reaching out saying, is this still available? Because that's one of the automatic like responses they can, just click on when they see something on Marketplace that they want. And I would just get like hit up all the time on my phone. I'm like, oh my God, and literally that is how I built my clientele. I didn't build a clientele off of like people that I knew. The initial bulk of clients that I got were random strangers through Facebook. So if you haven't utilized Facebook as regular posting, stories, adding a bunch of people, and then Facebook Marketplace, definitely incorporate that into your way of putting yourself out there. Facebook is acting a little funny with like services now. I actually picked up a new client like 2 or 3 days ago from Facebook Marketplace, but Facebook is acting a little funny now because sometimes it may do a kickback because the Marketplace is supposed to really, I guess, be for items only and not necessarily services. If you've had that issue, like comment down below, but I think other lash techs have had that issue as well. But you still can get your posts put up there because I still have stuff up there as well to this day. So definitely try that out. That was like something that I didn't think would help me out so much that still helps me out to this day. Another thing that I'm going to say that helped me, not the most, because I just said, Facebook helped me completely, but this is something that I do all the time that eventually I think will continue to build up momentum and bring you referrals and people, is Instagram. So you want to make sure that you, of course, have a separate Instagram account just for your business and post your work on there. Whenever you do a client, whether it's a paying client or you're doing free models or you're doing your friend just to get, your practice in or whatever, when you're done, take pictures of their eyes and post stories while you're working on them, or like when you're done with their set, and they're still laying down in front of you with their eyes closed, post stories of how their lashes are coming out, and tell people what type of set it is. Like, you can get so much content out of one person that you're doing. Put it on your Instagram, and then of course hashtag it. So hashtag lash extensions, whatever state you're in, lash extensions. You'll see a bunch of like suggested hashtags coming up once you start to use them. And just always post your work. Because soon, once one client comes to you, they find out what your Instagram is. You know, some of their friends may find out what your Instagram is because they're going out. I mean, I know it's COVID right now, but let's say they're at the store or they see one of their cousins or a friend and they're like, oh, who did your lashes? Oh, my lash tech is tonight. Here's our Instagram. So now they're seeing your work and now they're going to follow you or like some of your pictures, or they may DM you. So make sure you have your work on Instagram. I'm not like saying post every single day, but every time you do a client post, or even if it's like a really old set that you did, you can just do, oh, flashback to this set. Like, just keep posting your work, you know, so that you kind of have like your little Instagram portfolio that people can see. The other tip about Instagram that I am testing out right now is just the same one that I'm doing with Facebook, like following people that are like suggestive, who follow other people that I know, who I went to high school or college with or whatever, that live in the area that I provide services in. Because if you're following more people and engaging with them, then they'll check out your page and say, oh, she's a lash tech. Okay. So I'm definitely testing that little piece out for Instagram right now. So hopefully in a month or 2 or 3, we'll see. I can like come back and be like, yeah, that tip actually works. So if that tip worked for you, following people and liking their pages and stuff, or pictures on Instagram, and then that kind of got people to know like what you do and that you're in the area, definitely leave a comment down below. Now, the third thing that I'm going to say, you have to do this regardless if this helps you or not. So tell family and friends. I'm always going to say that. Tell your friends that you do lashes. Tell your family members that you do eyelash extensions, because you never know. One of my friends just came and got her lashes done, and now she's coming back for a fill. So where she lives, they're going to say, who did your lashes? And like, so one of your friends may come and get their lashes done, or you can use them as a model, whatever you decide to do, and they have friends and family. So that's just another way for you to spread the word about your services. So you can tell a family member or a friend. I've had a family member come get their lashes done by me as well, because she normally gets them done anyway. So that is a way for you to advertise your work, because every person that you do is like a billboard of your services. And they're going to want to know, like, oh, your lashes look cute. Are those strip lashes? No, girl, these are eyelash extensions. Tonight I did my lashes. This is her information. This is where she located at. How much she charged. Boom. You just got a warm little client, a warm lead right there. And then they might book you, and then you get the alert on your phone out of nowhere. And like, oh, so-and-so told me about you. There you go. Done. Another tip that actually has worked for me, quite a bit. And this is like, I'm laughing because it's so easy and it costs you nothing. You have to let your current clients know to refer family, friends. Just refer and spread the word that you do lash extensions. You can stop it there. So when you're done with their set and they're like, oh my God, I like my lashes. Okay, thank you so much. You know, make sure to if anybody asks you about your lashes, let them know that I did them, blah, blah, blah. And they'll be like, oh, sure. Like I've gotten all the time, oh yeah, sure. Or they tell people who did their lashes without you even saying to refer, you know, if anybody asks you, make sure you let them know that I did your lashes or whatever. And then their friends start to book you. I remember I had this one girl, she was my favorite client that she went to college. Young girl. She had like 3 of her friends. And then it was this other 2 groups of girls who knew of her. They weren't friends, but they knew of her and they knew I did her lashes. And then 2 more girls came. And then another girl. And it's just like, it just snowballs. It snowballs. So tell your clients that it's okay for them to tell other people that you do their lashes. If other people ask, it's okay. If you feel comfortable, it's okay for them to give out your cell number if that's the way you communicate with your clients, or your booking link, and you know, give that to their friend, whoever is asking, so then that person can book you directly. Let them know that it's okay. The way you can take that a step further, which I've done as well, you can tell your clients, oh, if anybody asks you did your lashes, let them know that I did your lashes. I can give you $10 off your next set, or whatever percent off, you know, and you create a referral program. Honestly, it can work whether you create the referral program and give them a discount off, or you just tell them to let everybody know that I did your lashes if they ask. You know, it doesn't hurt them, and people are probably going to ask them anyway. Either way, you get more business. The other thing that I've seen other lash techs do, I haven't jumped into this yet, but I do think that it's a good idea, so I want to share it, is have specials or deals. So I don't typically have a lot of specials or whatever on my sets, but I have seen this deal that I think is pretty cool, and it's like the best friend deal. So it's kind of like if you and your friend come in, you kind of get a discounted rate. Each of you get a discounted rate on your full set. So you can do like that's like not a 2-for-1, like 2-for-1 price, but basically it's like a bestie deal. I've seen people do things like that where you kind of create some special. So it kind of gets people into your doors, or you can discount a volume full set, or you can do all full sets this price for this month only, or it's the holidays right now. Like, so definitely think about if you want to offer certain deals for a certain period of time and things of that nature. The last thing that I'm going to say that's going to help you get clients that ties into a lot of this, do good work. Make sure that when you're doing your lash sets, you're isolating properly, and that your work actually comes out very pretty, and you take your time when you're doing each one of your clients. So that is like the most important thing, because honestly, I just feel like if your work looks good and your client likes their lash set, they're gonna tell their friends, they're gonna tell other people. I've had a client that said some lady stopped her at the store when she was shopping to say how she liked her lashes. That's free marketing for you. They are your billboard. Seriously, they're your commercial. They're going around all out and about in their day, and other women are going to see them, and they may compliment them. How many times has a woman stopped you to compliment you on your outfit or your shoes or something that you had? So that's going to be the lash game. It's the same thing. So just make sure that you feel like you're putting out your best work on each client that you do, so that those easy referrals, those easy, oh, so-and-so did my lashes, like you did a really good set on that client. So that'll really intrigue that new person who's like, it's the holidays or the New Year's coming up. I want to get my lashes done. I saw this girl down the street, her lashes look so cute, and she told me who did them. I think I may actually reach out. So just make sure you're putting out your best work, and never give up. Always, always, always post your work. Tell everybody you know that you do lash extensions. I do my next door neighbor's lashes. Like, no lie. So tell everybody what you do. Love what you do. And always, 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 always pray for the best. Hope for the best. Work hard, and it will all pay off. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.